Allow me to show you something.
Hi everyone, it's Beth from SweetHearts Hair and I'm here today with the lovely Abby May. Now we've got a really interesting video for you. I think you're going to love it because it's a bit weird, okay? We're going to be using something really dated, but we're going to use it in a completely different way. So what have we got in your hands there, Abs? Benders. So I don't know if you remember these from the 80s, I do. And they're basically little bits of foam with wire in that you create curls with, but we're going to be doing something totally different. I've never actually done it on a person. So Abby's like, it's not going to work. And I'm like, shut up, Abby, it is going to work. It is. Positive mental attitude. So let's get going and fingers crossed. Okay, so I got the inspiration for this style because I love doing infinity braids. I've got loads and loads of videos of these. And when you take an infinity braid out, it gives you this amazing zigzag curl. But you can't kind of leave it like that because you've got two straight strands of hair running through the infinity braid, so it looks kind of weird when you take it out. So then I got the idea, I don't know if it's going to work guys, but I'm going to use the two benders. That's what we call them. I don't know if you call them that, guys, but the two benders I'm going to use as the two straight bits of hair. So essentially we're going to be doing infinity braids today, but we're going to be wrapping it around the benders and then seeing what the amazing outcome is going to be at the end. Now I'm going to sort of split the hair into sections to do this style, guys. So I've just taken this top section of hair, so just sort of like that kind of shape, and this bit is the first bit that we're going to be doing the infinity braid on. Just using a little bit of detangler. One, to make the hair soft, but two, to sort of tame the hair for me as well. Okay, so I'm standing on a stool here guys, so hopefully I won't fall off. I'm just dividing this section of hair into two. It hasn't got to be perfect at all, this bit. Okay, now the first little bit is a bit fiddly, but then it gets way easier, okay? So you take your two little foam sticks, okay, we're going to place them about here, right? I'm going to pick up a section of hair like that from one side. Okay, kind of smooth it out because you want your curl to be nice and smooth, okay? I'm going to take it under that right stick like that, so it sits underneath. And on this side here, so my left, your right as you're looking at me, it's going to go over the top and back underneath, okay? I'm going to go again to really lock that in. I'm going to take that little section of hair, so this one here, it's like an infinity. Think of an infinity braid, exactly the same. So it's going to go over the top, underneath like that, and then we've kind of locked that in. Just going to adjust that slightly to make that stick there. Okay, so now I'm ready to add in hair, okay? So I'm just going to take a small section from this side and we're going to add it into this one here. So in it goes. Smooth it out like that, okay? So it's gone underneath this one. It's going to go over the top of that one. So over the top and then back underneath. Now I'm going to add a little bit of hair from this side. It's going to go over the top and then back underneath. And then guess what guys, we're just going to keep repeating this now. So I'm getting a section of hair, adding it into this one, smoothing it out. They're now together as one strand. Take it over the top of this one, back underneath, and then add more hair in. So as you can see, the first few stitches are a little bit fiddly, but then as you get going, it becomes a lot easier to do. So I'm actually not going to add any more hair in here, guys. I'm just going to take this tail end here and just keep going over, under, until I reach the end of the hair. I'm then just going to get a little hair grip and just secure that end just by sliding that in like that, okay? So That's our first little weird infinity braid done. And now we're going to move on to this section of hair. So I'm just releasing this hair down, guys. Okay, so I'm going to now do this section of hair. I might again need to do another one depending on how much sort of hair Abby's got. When I practiced on my little doll, she's got shorter hair than Ab, so we'll see. So it might be 2 lots or just 1. Now, this is kind of like overlapping slightly here, so I'm just going to take these, and that's why these are so good, because you can just kind of bend them to do whatever you need them to do. So I'm just going to push those out the way. Just using some more of our detangler to sort of help me tame the hair. Also, because it's like dampening the hair down a little bit, I'm hoping it'll sort of hold the curl when it dries. So again, guys, I'm just dividing the hair up so it makes it just a little bit easier when I'm coming to add from either side. So, and again, guys, I'm going to do one this side and one the other. Okay guys, so we've got our little infinity braids in. Now I'm going to wet them down with a little bit of water, okay? Okay, Abby's got the giggles because she's seen what's coming next, okay? Now you've got 2 options. You can either leave these in for a few hours and let them dry naturally, or, now children, if you're watching on your own, do not do this without an adult, okay? So I've got a plastic bag, okay? And we're going to put this plastic bag over the hair, not the face, just the hair, okay? And then we're going to get a hairdryer and create our own little drying system. Are you ready, Abby? Guys, we're laughing because like where the little handles are, oh god. Okay guys, so I'm just gonna fasten that at the back with a bobble, okay, as tight as we can get it. Now, I'm gonna use a hairdryer, but I want you to remember to set it at the lowest, coolest setting, okay, because we don't want Abby's head to like overheat. So I'm just gonna make, guys, a little hole in the back of the bag, like that. Assistant, can you pass me my hairdryer, please? Okay, so remember guys, low setting, okay? I'm just going to pop that through. Okay guys, so Abby's had about 2 hours of playtime now. She's come back. So you can just use the hairdryer if you want. So we're hoping that this is going to work. I might cry if it doesn't. Ooh. So as you can see guys, it just gives you that gorgeous wave to the hair. So that is our style. Finished, guys. I think it worked. I really like it. It looks so different than a regular curl. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and like. And also you can find me on Instagram at SweetHearts Hair. And I'll see you next week for another video. Bye.